Alright, I got him web. Missiles now. Wait. He's going down.
Can't even see him.
He's done, he's done. Alright, here we go. Here's a fighter right here.
Let's see him.
That's an interceptor. He's done. Next is...
Cobot.
Right. No. Fighter. Kill the fighter.
That's the fighter.
Painted up. He's dead. Awesome.
Right.
Awesome.
Good job. Keep it
Where's our beacon? Where's
Long range guy. Let's go get him. Just because he's long range.
Captured. Our beacon has been captured.
Are you with me? Alright, come behind this guy.
Going straight at him, bro. Oh, I'm gonna just damage this guy down. We're gonna die.
Yeah, I know.
Launch missiles when you can. Launch missiles when you can.
Oh, I should have done my
got
my
him.
explosion.
I got him and I cloaked. I got away.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. I made that guy my bitch. I'm sick of those long range guys.
There's a guy to your right.
I'm cloaked up still. I got 5 seconds left. He's right on me though, isn't he?
No. He will be if you keep going that way.
I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, I got him.
There's another guy right on you.
Oh, if he's on me, he'll kill me. What is he, interceptor?
Yep.
Are you coming at me?
I'm attempting to, yeah.
Alright, I'm trying
Go
to...
up, go up, go up.
Up?
Yeah, up.
This way?
Yep, keep going.
Just trying to survive for a moment. I need to live for a couple more seconds. Alright.
Alright.
Got
Get him, get him, get him.
Painted up. It's painted up. Nice. Oh, that bitch!
Self-destructed.
He's self-destructed. Okay. Hey guys, it's TC. We're going to be doing a Let's Play series in Star Conflict. This is a free-to-play game on Steam. It uses a microtransaction system like most free-to-play games do these days. This is a game Michael turned me on to a couple days ago, and we've been playing it a lot and having a lot of fun. So I'm going to get in, I'm going to show you guys the menus and how it all works, and then we're going to get into the gameplay later on. Alright, so I'm going to go over the menus real quick. This is your hangar, this is your between game lobby, where you can go through your talent trees and everything else. So you got your equipment screen, this is your fitting window. If anyone plays EVE Online, it's the same thing. You fit up your ship with different modules. Different ships have different roles and have access to different modules. You'll figure those out when you play them, so I'm not going to go in depth into any of that. Next you have is your ship screen. This is your ship progression. This is the main leveling system of the game as far as I can tell. As you level up your different faction ranks, you have access to higher tiers of ships. There are 3 factions in the game, and I can't tell the difference between any of them other than the ships they give you access to. It would be cool if there was some lore behind it, but as far as I can tell, there isn't. I've been playing mostly as Empire and Jericho, these 2 factions, and I've gotten to rank 5 in both of them, which gives me to the 5th tier of ships, which seem to be mostly Tech 2 ships. Which right now there are 4 tech levels of ships in the game. There's space for Tech 5 ships here at the end. I guess they haven't released those yet. And the higher level ships, the higher tech level ships, cost more to repair, have access to more modules on them, and generally are just a little bit better. But you can stay competitive with your entry level ships. I had no trouble being competitive at the low levels. The next screen you have is implants. This is your talent tree. As you level up your faction standings, you get access to more implants. That's self-explanatory. You can pay a small fee to change your implants, or a rather large fee of 950,000 credits to respec entirely is what I'm assuming that does. I haven't clicked that button yet because I've never had that much money. Next screen is your contracts. This is where you can change your faction. You can only level 1 faction at a time, even if you're flying the other faction's ships. Right now I'm Empire. I'm level 3 standing with one of the 2 factions for Empire. Each faction has 2 sub-factions that you can level, and those give you access to different modules as far as I can tell. The higher level you get, the more contracts you can have access to with higher rewards, and some of them have timers. As you can see, this one's on a 13-hour timer now. So again, self-explanatory, nothing too complicated there. Next screen is your warehouse. This is your hangar. This is everything you own. You have limited space. You can upgrade that storage space for a small amount of credits. You're going to need to do that as you keep buying more and more ships, because you can never get rid of the ships you bought. So that's that. Then you have the corporation screen. I haven't figured out how to apply to or join any corporations yet. I'm assuming you just need an invite. To create a corporation, it costs 3,000 of the standards, which is the microtransaction currency. 3,000 standards is a little over $10. So you're going to have to invest some real money into this game to actually create a corporation, which is kind of a bummer. But you can't hate on them for trying to make some money. Then your profile screen, and that's where you have all your stats, medals, achievements, all the standard stuff you normally see. What else do you have? Up top right, this is your license screen, so where you can buy your license. I'm assuming this is their subscription model. It doesn't seem too expensive, about $10 per month. But again, the bonuses you get for that really don't seem worth it to me. It's just increases in reputation gain, experience, income, and that doesn't seem worth $10 a month to me. You already make enough to buy all the ships you want fairly quickly. It'd be nice if instead of paying with the standards, you could pay real money and then get a little bit of standards per month, because those are useful for more than just buying ships and gear, and I'll show that later on when we do our actual gameplay video. Friends list down bottom, mail down bottom. This is where you receive your rewards after completing missions and completing contracts. There's a poll screen down here where you can vote on community polls about features in the game. Notifications window, this just tells you all the stuff about where your money's going, as far as I can tell. Down here is your microtransaction currency. This is your screen where you can buy the stuff. You spend $100 on this game if you want to. I don't know why you would. And that's everything on the main screen. Some little stuff up top like limited boosters, give you small increases to your ships for a couple matches. Again, I wouldn't spend money on those, I don't see the point. And then you go to your queue. It's 3 types of games. You've got practice. I haven't done any of that yet. I don't see why you would. You've got PvE. These are just 4-player games against computer-controlled opponents. They're actually kind of tough, even at the low levels. You need a good group, coordinated group, to complete them. I still haven't finished a single mission. I've lost the 3 times I've done it. Then you have your battle PvP. This is the sector map. It's the same hex map that you see in a lot of games these days. Different factions fight for control of the map. Although I don't know what exactly map I'm looking at. It's just a bunch of blocks. At the end of a timer, something happens. I don't know what yet, but there is a timer, so assuming the winner of whatever gets some rewards at the end of that. Arcade battle. This is the standard game type you play in Sector Conquest, where you have unlimited respawns, depending on the game type, of course. Then there's 4 game modes. There's Detonation, which is like Sabotage and Call of Duty, but both sides have bombs and places to plant the bombs. This game's a little bit broken in that interceptors are kind of overpowered here, and the team with most interceptors usually ends up as the victor, unless the defenders are very strong and have some good tackle frigates, or tackle fighters, I mean, on their side. Yeah, I don't really enjoy that game as much as the other ones. Domination, this is your standard domination game type. Capture the point, hold the points for points. 3 points in most maps, that's all there is to it. Then there's Beacon Hunt. Beacon Hunt is like Crazy King in Halo. The capture point moves during the game, and you just hold the point for as long as possible. Everyone's played that before. Then there's Combat Reconnaissance, which is the most unique game type, although it's not something new. 1 player on your team is the captain, and your team will no longer be able to respawn after the captain dies. So that game type can be either really fun or terrible depending on your team. If you get a captain who just gets into an interceptor and flies into the enemy and dies because he didn't realize what was going on, that's not a fun game and it's over pretty quick. But if you get a captain who's really good in a good defensive ship with some good defenders, Those games can last a while, and those are probably the most fun games I've participated in. Then there's realistic battle. I haven't done any of these yet, but you can only use each one of your ships once, and there seems to be only one game mode for that, which is beacon capture. So that's all there is to it. You select your sector conquest, pick a spot to fight at, hit engage, and then it sticks you in the queue. And we'll cut back to this when Michael and I get into a game.